Back out of the cabin today. The project for this video is the electric inside and all the plumbing. Try to get that done.
My goodness. Please don't hit me in the privates.
You gotta let it expose.
Perfect.
Okay, putting in the plumbing. We gotta go through this wall, unfortunately. I think the best spot to do that is right here. Chip away some of the structural integrity of the foundation. Hope that it doesn't fall on me head. I think that's gonna be enough. Yeah, that was way easier than I thought. That was gonna be a lot harder. Sweet, all right.
Sorry.
Look at that. Nice.
Plumbing's done.
The toilet just drains into the basement.
Oh!
These are the J-hooks we're gonna be using to hang the pipe as it goes from here all the way across to there. And we're mostly just dry fitting this right now. I'm dry fitting, he's singing. I'm an Indian outlaw. You know what I got? Okay, don't ever do that again. What have I got? You specifically defied my direct request. After a bunch of monkeying around, and a couple more trips to the store.
That's enough of that.
We're back to where we started like 3 hours ago.
Is that where that needs?
I'm starting to see why having blueprints would be nice. You got your tape on you?
No.
And together we're gonna figure this out.
I hate how close that makes you seem. Top of the pipe to top of the floor joist, where you put the hanger. 8.5.
9 1/8. Let me do some math. That's 3/4 of an inch, and we've gone much more than 3 feet.
3 feet?
This is your captain speaking. If you look to the left, you'll notice that engine 1 is on fire. It is unfortunate. Oh, man, that's a big rock. And shove it in there. Okay. Yeah, it went all the way. Try not to pull on it too much.
I'm pushing.
Okay, it's probably good. Let go. Yeah, all right, let's get a hanger on that. There's the finished product in the basement. So I put the main trunk in first. Now I'll go back and add all of the lines that intersect with the main trunk. I don't know if that's the right way to do it, but that's how I'm doing it. Emergency. Sometimes straps are helpful. HEYBIKE reached out to me and asked if I was interested in trying one of their bikes, and I agreed. I'm not much of a cyclist, but I think these are a really cool way to kind of adventure around, and I like doing stuff like that. Just rip this out of the box, get it assembled quickly and without any nonsense, and go test it out. This is the box that it came in. With the magic of editing, dude, these are those big tires that go on my truck. I gotta come back and grab these like right now. It's free, it's for me. Awesome. There's an old Erie Canal mural. Pretty cool. Yeah. Some ice cream. Sunday and Rainbow Springs. Nice night for an e-bike ride. Look at the nibblers on that thing.
Is that really necessary?
Modern problems, modern solutions.
You're a modern idiot, aren't you?
That's my motto. Roughly like this. Oh boy. Oh, golly. Dude, look at the chunks that thing's shearing off. Let's measure this carefully. And it looks about like 6 inches. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
Buddy.
What? Max, come! Max, come! Buddy, what are you doing? I got him. What are you doing, buddy? You had enough? Alright, buddy. I just want to make sure I knew where you were. Come on, Lee. What a lot of you guys don't know is that I'm a chiropractor.
I said it's slow. Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Up a little bit. Ow! Ow! Push on that pipe, please. I love that. Oh boy, can you go down and push in the basement? Push! Push! More like your life depends on it. Okay. Do it. As it turns out, neither one of us know what we're doing, and I'm not a plumber.
I have a question. This line, the same line, or two different lines?
That's the same line. They're
This
off.
line?
We'd missed by just a fraction.
Would you say that's like 1/8 of an inch? I'd say.
You know, Elon Musk said that SpaceX could have that much. He had a lot of that. That was the tolerance allowance.
Do you know
right
what
there.
you're saying?
No. Okay, so I just want to start off by saying I'm definitely not a plumber, and I don't know what I'm doing. And I made a huge mistake. We had the main line from over there run all the way down here, all the way into the basement, all the way over to there, on that wall somewhere in the basement. The problem with what I did, basically I just tried to go the shortest distance between two lines. So I went from that corner and tried to do this weird angle all the way across. The problem with plumbing is everything is in 45, 90, 22 and a half, or 60 degrees. And a room is supposed to be square. And if you go outside of those angles, you're gonna be fighting it. So I undid a bunch of the work that we had already done, which is kind of annoying, but now look at how nice that plumbing is. Everything is square. It all lines up. It goes all the way over there. Everything is in 90s and 45s. Everything's sloped correctly. And you know, initially I was kind of frustrated because we have put several hours into the plumbing at this point, and it's pretty annoying when you realize that it's all kind of been in vain. Really, by changing out, you know, a couple of elbows, I think we really only wasted one 3-inch elbow, honestly. I think that's all we wasted. And we used an extra 45. By doing that, we now saved so much time and made everything easier going forward. A lot of lessons learned. It took a long time. I'm glad we fixed it. Ow! Cheap but effective. Dumb place for a screw. Maniac! Max is here. What you doing, buddy? What you doing? Did you come to say hi? What do you think about the plumbing? The passes? All right, good. Okay. So, cool. So we're plumbed from the washer drain all the way over here. And over there is where the sink's gonna go, tied into the main trunk.
Ow. Something really pokey in there.
Attached to the siding. Okay. No, stay right there, buddy. Stay. You're gonna make a big mess if you step on this thing, right? You gotta stay there, buddy. Checking the workout, making sure it's done right. Just took that board off and found this petrified chunk of something horrible. I don't even want to guess what that is. Right there so I can really... Let's try something. I have an idea. Carefully.
Clamp that thing.
For future reference, an example of a universal sound might be, okay, I'm ready. Go ahead and mark it. Oh man, that's... hey, stop pulling away from me. Give it back. And there is the roughly finished project. I'm not a plumber. Okay, so you're pretty hot. You're honest.
Dude, it could not be any closer than that.
On a scale of 1 to 10, what's your confidence level about the accuracy of that mark for the hole?
19.
10's the worst.
43.
Why does it keep getting worse?
You gonna put it on the mark, maybe?
Yeah, I gotta find the bit. Oh man. What you doing, Max? You gotta go upstairs, buddy. You can come up. Go check it out, buddy. Just don't fall down that hole. That would suck. Alright, Max, watch out. You gotta get out of the way, buddy. Get out of the way. Lay down. Lay down.
You're probably gonna have to take this out to get that in there.
Okay, just pull it up and then you're good.
The whole thing's coming.
Well, let me do it. I'm already up here. So I drilled a hole in my brand new roof. Thing I hate the most. It's unglued? Yeah. So I can shove it together? Look at how nice that is. Nice hole in my roof that will inevitably leak. So there's different measurements on this pipe boot, and we're gonna cut it to the one that applies to me. which I think is 3 1/4 to 4, which is what that pipe is. Definitely gonna put myself in the hospital doing this. Do you have a new razor blade? Or actually, can you grab my tin snips out of my tool bag? This is like the best way to end up at the hospital, with a razor blade sticking out of your leg. Yes, you have to cut a hole in this. Tin snips is a much safer way to do this. And you know that safety is always my #1 priority. I just want to make sure it's gonna fit. I think we gotta cut one more out. Oh, that'll work, I guess. Oh man, the sun's so bright, glaring off this metal roof. Good grief. So this actually goes on like a diamond shape, so the water comes down, hits it, and runs off. And that's how they recommend you install it. I wish I could say that it'll never leak, but it absolutely will leak at some point. Because drilling a hole in your roof is stupid. And there it is. Little mushroom cap on there to rain out and invite the bees, give the bees a nice place to hide and build nests. Here's one of those birds that hatched recently.
And that's right on time because the internet said about, I think it was 18 days.
Max is thinking a snack.
About 18 days they start flying, which is 3 weeks, which is roughly where we're at.
So he's okay. He's just learning how to fly, and that's what happens. They kind of land on the ground. They got to figure out how to take off and fly again.
Oh, sorry. You didn't like that. Max, please.
Buddy, it's not a snack for you. Go on. Go on. The absolute definition of efficiency right there, carrying all the pipes at one time. Where are you going? Why don't you just put them in the truck here? We could drive home. It's like the pickup sticks game. Oh! I was gonna help, but I think I'd rather watch. Almost hit me in the forehead again. Let's get out of here. What? What? A strap? No. We're gonna do some plumbing today, buddy. What do you think about that? You shake? Good boy. Can you speak? Speak. 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 Where's your stick? Go find the stick. Go get it. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. Is everything going according to plan? You shake? Shake. Good boy. Good dog. You ready to get back to work? Come on. Hoo! So, doing a little bit of electrical, and since safety is my #1 priority, I made sure that the feet of the ladder were safely on whatever that is. Hold on, I got the tool for that.
Is this hot?
Getting all these holes drilled, and then we can start pulling wire. And there's that nest. All the eggs have hatched, and hopefully the robins got out and learned how to fly. Alright, the upstairs, although you probably can't see it, is completely wired. So all the lights, or all the feeds for the lights, those are in. All the outlets, they're pulled. The upstairs is done. Basically, next step up here is insulation. got these puddles kind of forming. There's some here, there's some over there. I want to get this graded off. Anytime you have standing water, it creates mud holes and potholes, and everything just gets way worse. You got to try to keep this stuff graded off and clean so you don't have standing water. Once I get in here and I'm able to cut the driveway out, I'll be able to fill this with banker and gravel, pack it all out. This will be really nice to drive on. I'm just trying to do basic maintenance so that it doesn't turn into a muddy mess, because for some reason it won't stop raining. So I originally had the trap down here, which is not going to work, so I just moved the trap up there where it's supposed to be. Not really much to film, just me stumbling around in the dark. Made a mistake, had to fix it. Moving on. So where I am, code for the location of the toilet flange is 12 inches from the back wall and then 16 inches from this wall. If there's another wall here, it can't be any closer than 16 inches to the center of the hole, which is where the toilet flange is going to go. Toilet flange also has to be set to the height of the finished floor, so I acquired very legally so 16 inches. Yeah. Toilet flange is installed. And this is the drain hole for the sink. Hopefully I don't run into that beam. Ow! Yeah.
Degree isn't gonna matter. All you're gonna do is ruin the glue.
Perfect. Okay. Ooh, I have 7% of the battery. I'm going to try to film this last piece on that 7%. So the plumbing in the basement, as far as the drain system goes, is done. The pipe that runs along there and that back wall is the drain line. This is the toilet drain, and this is the toilet vent that goes back here. It goes out there and it's going to tie into the stack in that far corner. There we have the sink drain tying into the main trunk, the toilet trunk here, and the 2-inch line coming to the bathtub tying into the main trunk. And the last thing we did here was added this clean out, so you can clean out from here to the road. Other than that, the plumbing, the drain plumbing in the basement is done. That is the last plumbing joint. I am not a plumber, and I am super proud of how that came out. Do you have any last words? Let's go on this side.
Huh? Well, you put it on that side, so I followed suit.
And then, you know, keep them.
Is that too far apart?
No, I like it. Let's try to keep them about that distance everywhere so it looks nice. Here's a pro tip. If you're gonna steal PEX fittings, your giant has them. If you're gonna steal PEX fittings from the store, make sure you remove the RFID chip before running out of the door.
That's a huge violation!
That is the water plumbing down here. You can't really see it all on camera, so you don't really get to appreciate it, but it's super nice and straight and organized. I like it.
Yes.
Well, here, let me crimp this out before.
Yeah, why didn't you even put this on yet?
I don't know. See, this is like. This is why you get to charge whatever you want when you work in the trades, because it's not about knowing how to do plumbing. It's
Well,
about
that's
all
not
these
right.
little. What?
It won't go that way. So I have it right.
No, it does. It locks in.
Huh?
That's the right way.
Yeah.
That's why you get to charge whatever you want when you're in the trades, because it's not knowing how to do plumbing. It's knowing all these little tricks that make the job go 100 times faster. It's knowing which order this stuff goes together. You don't get to complain about a price for a service you can't provide for yourself. Tell you what, I'm proud of that. Extremely. And with that, plumbing is all done. I am ready for a plumbing rough-in inspection.